Hey everyone, happy lazy Sunday for you. Hopefully it's Saturday for me, but it's the 18th day of Vlogmas. And I actually recorded a quick intro like before I was really up and functional, and then I just accidentally deleted it. But it's like the afternoon now. I haven't eaten anything yet, so we're talking about lunch, but I'm gonna eat this banana and I'm making coffee. And I got these two coffees, Peppermint Bark and Wicked Winter Blend, and they are delicious when you blend them together. But now I'm just going through my coffee twice as fast. Yeah, but it's super icy outside, so I don't know if we're gonna go somewhere or order food or what the plan is, but I would like to get out of the house at some point today. So I'm hoping it warms up enough that all this ice melts. But that's it. It's Saturday, there's not much to do. Probably, maybe not. Who knows? I just realized I never actually posted today's video that I made yesterday, so I'm gonna do that. And I'm still waiting on someone to decide what we're doing for lunch an hour later. This is what happens every time. It is still sounding pretty terrible outside, but I'm gonna go out anyways because there's like a holiday party event type of thing at it's called a club. It's really like a converted house that's just a pretty chill bar, place to hang out. It's a very queer friendly space. So yeah, I'm gonna go do that. I'm not gonna film in there because one of the things going on is like a specific like trans holiday party thing, which is great. But I'm certain that some of the people there are probably at least stealth in parts of their lives, like work or whatnot. So clearly I wouldn't want to show anything they wouldn't want seen. But anyways, that's what I'm gonna go do. And if anything else happens, I will film that for you too. Talk to you later. Hey folks, I am super happy I went out tonight because I got to see a few friends and some folks who are like, I've met them once or twice, so they're kind of in that like weird friend acquaintance place, but where I was glad to see them and get to hang out with them for a while. I got to make some new friends. I actually learned about a really great resource called Rad Remedy for trans people, and it basically rates like medical providers, but it also takes into account your gender identity. So like the woman that works on it that was showing it to me pulled up a provider and said, oh, if you look at this, the ratings, they had some really high ratings from FTM clients, the ratings were a lot lower. And she talked about like being able to like put specific gender identities. It's called Rad Remedy, and that seems like a pretty cool resource, especially if you're looking for medical information, and it is nationwide. But probably, honestly, the coolest thing was maybe about 20 minutes before I left, a woman showed up, kind of by herself. A lot of people had already left for the night, and, you know, some folks introduced themselves, and it turned out that she had driven close to, and she said where she was from, and I know it's close to a 2-hour drive for her to get where she was at, and it was her first time ever going out, like, as a woman, basically, and she was probably in her, I'll say, early 30s, maybe, so an adult who was really kind of clearly pushing a lot of boundaries, and just to see her like welcomed by all of these other trans women who just kind of like took her in right away was just a really cool experience. So if you're lucky enough to live in a place that has a community, I really highly recommend that you get involved on some level, even if it's just going to their social events. I just think that's super important. It was clearly like, I can't imagine exactly what that experience was for her, but to, like, kind of be unsure, she had said, like, oh, like, I sat in my car for a while before I actually came in, like, she was clearly, like, not 100% comfortable with coming in as herself initially, but then to have, like I said, all of those women who clearly welcomed her, as, like, friends, basically, and allies, so it's just really cool to see that happen. Plus, it's just, I mean, I'm an extrovert, so I like to get out and meet people and do things and talk to the weird person, talking to the bartender. Like, it's just fun for me to get out and do that stuff. So I'm really happy I went out. It's still rainy and gross, and I hope the temperature does not drop drastically and freeze over again because I have a gig tomorrow in shortly over 12 hours that I'm actually looking forward to because it'll be a lot of fun. So yeah, it's actually been a pretty great day once I finally got out of the house. It was a good time. So that's it. Happy Vlogmas. It's day 17 already. This month is going kind of quickly. That's it. Yeah, have a good night.